You're now listening to the Z-Listers podcast with Brady, Neil, and AJP.
Just smacked so hard.
I feel like we look different on the screen.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe the mic on top of the camera makes the screen look
I'm
small.
throwing you off a little bit.
I don't know.
Hey,
No.
come on. That's the beginning to Promiscuous by Nelly Furtado.
What?
I'm throwing you off.
I'm not
Nope.
throwing you. Nope.
You don't know that song?
Nope.
Are you kidding me?
Well, no, I know the song. Promiscuous?
Yeah.
Beep.
That's what I said.
Beep. 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 What am I trying to do? Promiscuous. Oh, actually, maybe I don't. How's that song go? Promiscuous girl.
Of course not.
I thrown you off.
Nope.
Didn't think so.
How you doing, young?
Oh,
Am I throwing you off? Nope.
yeah, Nelly Furtado. For some reason, I
Yeah.
thought you said Fergie, and I was like,
Did I? No, I definitely.
I don't know. Dude, let's take it from the top.
Dude.
Okay?
How come nobody talks about the Black Eyed Peas having their own Sims? The Herbs, pretty good. You can skateboard in that one.
Interesting. I didn't know
I bought a copy on eBay. It didn't work. Guy wouldn't give me money back. Had to buy another copy.
that.
Sims Herbs.
How come nobody talks about the fact that, like, the Black Eyed Peas isn't necessarily, like, isn't necessarily like Fergie's group? Like, she's not on all the albums.
She's not even the original girl.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I
Damn, I
knew
should
she
probably
came
look-
around later, and then she, like, I think left or something, and they kept making music. Like, you think of the Black Eyed Peas, you think of Fergie, I feel like. And Will.I.Am. Let's give him credit where credit's due.
When you think of the Black Eyed Peas, the first person you think about is Fergie?
Yeah.
That's
Is that racist?
No, no, it's not racist. It's
I'm
just
just
like,
always on the lookout,
she's-
you know?
Yeah.
As a white guy, you got to be careful. Sometimes you just say stuff that's racist. And,
That's crazy.
And
You
you,
don't
got to
think
try
of
and
Apple
get
the
better.
app?
What?
You don't think of Apple the app?
Apple the app?
Apple the app? Bro.
That's one of the people in Black Eyed Peas?
Yeah, dude.
Is he the Asian dude with the long hair?
Pull 'em up
Apple the app?
Apple the app. How many times I got to say it?
Apple the app. Well, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
What is that stage name, my brother?
Apple the app, dude.
That's terrible. Alan Pinedo,
Kim Hill. She was the original.
Kim Hill.
Yeah.
No pictures even.
That's pretty rough.
Man, imagine not having a picture on Wikipedia. What a nobody.
Do you remember Super Black? Do you remember that?
No.
That was Will.I.Am's other name. And he had that I'm in the House. Do you remember that song, Steve Aoki? I think it was a Steve Aoki
No.
song. But it was like, yeah.
Did you know Steve Aoki's dad owns Benihana?
Did you know Steve Aoki's sister Devin played Suki in Too Fast, Too Furious? And that's what my cat's named after?
I think I did know that. Yeah.
I think there's another Suki from like Avatar. That's what people always ask if it's from.
Suki from Avatar.
I think the Last Airbender.
Well, there's also Suki from Gilmore Girls.
I'm not allowed to watch that. Danielle got mad.
Because that's for girls.
Danielle's like, you never talk about me on the podcast, and then that's what you say. I'm like, I talk about you all the time. Like,
That is true.
right?
I feel like every episode you're like, me and my wife.
Right? We're
Yeah.
not. She's like, you don't talk about me, and then you say I tell you can't watch something. No.
And you know what? Can I say this? Shame on you, Danielle. If I didn't say it before, shame on you for it's instituting gender
You did
roles.
say that, but
Yeah.
and you said cancel her.
Yeah, cancel
But bro,
Danielle.
Shout out to Will. You
Love
know,
you,
Will.I.Am
Danielle.
has like a $3 million Volkswagen
No.
Beetle, something like that.
How's that even
I
possible?
don't
Is it
care.
dipped in gold?
Yeah, I don't care to look it up. Black Eyed Peas get a lot of hate. I like the Black Eyed Peas.
Okay.
They have a song for every moment.
I didn't know you were so into the Black Eyed Peas that you
Dude.
know that they
Well,
have
they-
a song for every moment.
Come on, dude. They were big when I was DJing, so it was just.
Oh, yeah.
I could have like an hour-long mix of just Black Eyed Peas.
Really?
Dude.
What's your favorite? Which one goes the hardest? Actually, stop. What if I'm really trying to like lay down some like sick like back blows? Sorry, that's inappropriate. I mean, what if I'm having sex?
That's worse.
What's a good love making song
Okay.
that's made by the Black Eyed Peas? Let's
Dirt-
get it started.
No, Dirty Bit.
Dirty Bit.
Yeah, because it starts off slow. It starts off. It's not how it goes. But
It is, though.
it's not. But
Look it up, asshole.
it starts slow.
Dirty bit.
That's how it goes. But whatever you did after that, no, you can't play it. We can't leave it in if you play it.
Well, you're just going to have to cut something out.
Wasting so much time.
I'm not going to put it up to the mic if that makes... Oh,
Yeah,
I've had the
Yeah.
time of my life. Okay, can I just say, though, you were wrong?
You just played it. Now, what you played was correct. What you did maybe in your head was right, but that's not. I'll rewind the
I
tape.
said dirty bit. Go back.
Rewind the tape. I'll rewind
Go
it later.
back, because I did it right.
No, you did it right because you just heard it. But
Well, I might have been in a different key, but it was still the same scale. Okay?
well, fine.
Asshole.
Fine.
You don't even know what a time signature is.
Oh my god, dude.
You don't even know what quantization is.
Dude,
Quantize me.
I live my life in 3/4, dude.
Hey, is your name fucking Morgan Spurlock? Because super quantize me. That's terrible.
Is my name Alan Turing? Because you're banned from Meta AI.
Yeah, can you cut the last 2 minutes out? Just terrible. So bad.
Ken.
Didn't even make sense. Super quantize me? Oh, so close.
That was pretty close.
It's a little cock
I
tease.
never do it.
Yeah.
I never do a Cam. Shout out to the Black Eyed Peas. Welcome to the Z-Listers podcast. My name is AJP. Next to me, as always, is my beautiful co-host, Brady Neal. We are back at it again for another one. This episode's going to be a little bit early, just because. How you doing?
I'm good.
Why you being weird now?
Because I made a stupid face and I had to keep making it to, justify my
Name 3 Pink
choice.
Floyd songs. Take the shirt off.
Dogs, pigs on the wing, sheep, shine on you crazy diamond parts 1 through 4.
Okay.
All
All right.
Okay.
You did it.
Brain
Keep
damage.
the shirt on, please.
Comfortably numb. I can keep going.
Okay.
I'm not a
All right.
fake fan, asshole.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
My favorite album of the big 3, arguably big 4, favorite album, Animals.
Okay.
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 I really like the part in Dogs where his voice, they put it through a synthesizer or something, and then it slowly starts to sound like an instrument. I can't possibly explain it because I don't know how music works, but you'd get it. Fuck
Cool.
you.
Ask me how I'm doing.
How are you, buddy?
I'm mad.
Why?
I'm so mad.
Why?
I came in here, and I thought I was going to have something funny to say. But let me tell you something I don't.
Uh-oh.
We when did we start this podcast?
5 years ago?
2017.
Okay. So 7 years
7
ago?
years ago.
Damn.
Now, since then, there's been a lot of people who we've gone to school with who have gone on to become Z-list celebrities on their own.
For not good reasons.
Some not good reasons, some okay reasons.
Yeah.
There's other podcasts that
Yeah.
have gotten way bigger than this.
Like who? That's oh, is it that guy Brendan or whatever?
I don't know
Brandon?
them, but
Okay.
we went to school with them,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
I'm bleeping it because fuck you. You work with Comedy Central.
Yeah, no, it is who I'm talking about. Fuck you.
Yeah.
We want some of that Comedy Central money.
Other rappers, and like you said, some people that have gotten famous for bad stuff. But
Yeah.
I just want to say, regardless of all that,
Yeah.
there's somebody we went to school with. He posted an announcement. I messaged him.
Ah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We went to school with a guy
Yeah.
who's currently on the most recent season of Love is Blind, Johnny. I'm friends with him on Facebook. You
Yeah.
probably are too.
No.
No?
I don't use Facebook.
Oh. I send you some stuff on there, and I wonder why you never reply.
Really?
You probably have 35 messages from me,
I'm
at
sorry.
least.
I never log in
Because
anymore.
sometimes I'll be on there, and they just throw in Reels,
Yeah.
and then I'll just be watching them on there and forget what app I'm in.
Yeah.
Because it looks just like Reels.
Yeah.
So, and
That's
then
funny.
and then when you go to comment and says you're commenting as your Instagram name, I'm like, I don't want to do that. Besides the point, I go on there because I know I'm friends with them, and I message them and I say, hey, I tell him who I am. Obviously, he should remember. I wasn't super close with him,
Yeah.
but he fucking big timed us and he never replied. He saw it and he never replied.
Yeah.
So I was gonna come in here and talk all that shit, right?
Yeah.
But then I watched the show, and I had this whole bit planned and everything. I was gonna talk shit about him.
Yeah.
I watched the show. He's the hottest guy.
You think so?
By far, dude.
You
There's
think
this
so?
one on the show.
Hotter than Clay?
Oh, yeah.
I think Clay's a good-looking guy. He's a yeah.
Jimmy looks like he got hit in the
Jimmy.
dude. When they
Yo,
showed
it's fuck Jimmy for life.
Wait.
Fuck
Now,
Jimmy
I'm
and
not-
fuck Matthew.
Okay, but I'm not all the way through.
Okay.
So
Oh yeah, don't worry. I won't spoil.
Dude, Jimmy, they showed him, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, 38. He's gonna be like, yeah, I'm the oldest one here.
Yeah.
But dude, then they put his age up there. He's a year younger than me. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That other guy that looks like he looks like he's the really jacked guy. What's his name?
Oh, Trevor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved him.
Dude, his head doesn't match his body. It's like one of
That's
those
what
games.
Maddie said.
Yeah, dude. No. Shout out to Maddie. She's right with that one.
He's a sweetie though.
Maybe-
He's like our favorite.
Maybe, but he's not good looking.
Yeah, I
That
just
other guy is like a serial killer. Maybe
Oh,
it's
Matthew?
Maybe. The one that
Yeah.
was messing with AD, and then he
yeah.
said the same thing to the other girl.
this
What-
just become the Love Is Blind podcast.
What's that other girl's name? The one that left. Madison? Addison? What was her
yeah,
name?
Yeah, something like that. But
Okay.
he said the
He
same
said
thing.
the same exact
Yeah.
thing, and then when AD heard it,
He gives,
dude.
I was saying to
That wa-
Maddie,
that
like
was crazy.
That guy gives hard, like fucking sociopath.
like, I'm gonna
vibes.
wear your skin vibes. That guy is a freaking
Yeah.
creep.
Yeah, like I almost want to be careful what we say because he will come for us.
Yeah. Well, he can come on the podcast.
What?
We can go. You know what we should do? We should.
I don't want to be near him.
Okay. If we say things to provoke people
Yeah.
and we're always here
Yeah.
for them to find us, they'd have to come on the podcast. Right?
Yeah.
But
I do want to say I'm like a little.
Clay is not bad. Look,
Yeah.
Clay and Johnny are definitely. Yeah, I can see them being tied.
Yeah. No, Johnny is a good-looking guy, and I'll say he's an absolute sweetheart on the show. And I don't know about you, I never knew him super well. Like I had some classes with him, and obviously, like we've been going to school together, or had been going to school together since like 7th grade. Like, like I'd see him here and there. He was always a very nice guy. I was hoping we could get him on, but like I'll say this.
Now he's on. I saw him on Extra. He's never coming on this show.
Extra?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, never mind. I was gonna defend him and say like maybe he can't do like anything until like the show's done, which actually doesn't even make sense. But no, Johnny, I thought we were cool.
And you know something? You didn't want to come on the show? I'm gonna release some tea on you. He used to ride BMX. What do you think of that, Amy? He used to ride BMX.
Why
he
is
was
that?
big into BMX.
Why is that T?
I don't know.
Is that gonna get him in
never,
trouble?
He never mentioned it on the show.
That's weird.
So why are you hiding it? When I first met Danielle, I said I used to skateboard. That was the first thing out of my mouth.
No, I was saying to Maddie, like, oh, wow, this guy seems like a lot different than the one I knew. And granted, like, I didn't know him that well.
Oh, totally.
But, like, he I don't know. He seems like a very nice guy. I wish he'd be on the podcast, but I'm trying to be positive. Maybe he will come on. Like, maybe.
Not after what I just said about him.
Yeah. I wish. I mean, that's a bit of a spoiler, what you said before, but, like, best of luck to.
What's a spoiler?
Actually, cut that out. Johnny.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
No one's ever called him John.
Yeah,
Johnny.
he was always John to me, and
was
then
always
on the
John.
show he's Johnny. I'm
Yeah.
like, where's this persona?
But there's a
coming
lot of ease. That might be a show thing.
from? Oh, it's just
You know.
I don't think that's a thing, but
It might be.
I feel like
There's probably some
I
people
feel
in a
like that's
boardroom.
ridiculous. I'm itching all over.
You think that guy? You think Jimmy go? Well, yeah. Jimmy looks like he goes by Jimmy, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah. Are you okay?
yeah, I'm itchy.
Okay.
I got eczema or something.
Yeah. You just.
Yeah,
chill,
damn
bro.
sure couldn't go by James because
He does not look like a James.
that guy's a fucking joke and a half. Fuck you, Jimmy.
Who's the other guy? Dude, you know who else creeps me out? The one that's a principal.
Yeah.
I forget his name, but.
Fuck. I know.
And then there's
it.
there's just random people that they never show.
Yeah, I know.
So I wonder if like they are getting time in the pods or what.
Yeah.
Like, I really wonder about that.
It's interesting because this is Maddie and I's first season
Oh,
watching
really?
the show because, John, not Johnny, but John is on the show.
Yeah.
And we're really loving it. It's so fun. And
You're
it's-
only watching because he's on there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's so much like drama and there's some romance and stuff. And I like to like AD is just I just really really like her.
Wow.
But we're definitely going to go back and watch the other seasons. But like, we don't know kind of what how everything works. So we're like, wait, are we going to like certain characters propose to other characters? Spoiler.
That's the only way to meet face to face.
Right. And I'm saying like, we don't, after they propose, they kind of like meet and then they like go back to the fucking communal living. And we're like, are we going to see them again?
Oh yeah. So
we don't know how anything works.
so how it works after that, there's 10 days in the pods.
Uh-huh.
Right. This isn't a spoiler because this is every season.
Wait, 10 days total?
Yeah.
That's not what I looked up. I looked up. Are you sure?
Yeah. In the pods.
They say that explicitly?
Yeah.
Huh.
10 days in the pods.
Okay.
It's like it was in the first episode.
Sorry.
Then if you propose, you meet face to face.
Uh-huh.
Then if you propose on day like 6, now you can't go back to the pods. You're like maybe you can go talk to the person again. I don't know really. But then
Right.
after all the couples form, they go live together somewhere.
Oh.
So they'll go on like a honeymoon first, and then they go back to wherever the show is based out of that year.
Mm-hmm.
I think once it was like Atlanta, another time it was Chicago.
Yeah.
And they put them in an apartment together, and they live together so they do the honeymoon, then they live together for like a couple weeks.
Oh, interesting.
And then they have to see if during that time if they still want to get married.
It's like a complete paradigm shift.
They have a wedding, but they don't know up until then if they're going to actually say yes.
Oh.
So they bring your whole family down, both sides.
Right.
And then it's up to them to say yes or no.
Right.
Yeah.
Even though they already say yes to the proposal.
To the proposal, yes.
Yeah.
But it's like a second proposal
right.
at the thing.
I mean, that's kind of how all weddings work if you think about it. Like,
Yeah,
you
kinda.
could say no at any point.
yeah.
You always have. This is a PSA. If you're getting married and you decide at the last second that you don't want to go through with it, you don't actually have to. You can say no. Sure, you wasted a lot of money. Fuck! I'm not funny. And it angers me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just tried too hard.
It's okay.
I just need to learn to let it flow. And maybe I'm not funny.
No, you're funny.
Thanks, buddy.
Sorry, there's a lot of gap between me saying that. What are you doing?
I'm just trying to get comfy, trying to get both legs underneath me.
Lower
Yoga.
the chair a little.
No, I'm okay. Don't
Okay.
tell me what to do.
Okay. Be funny.
Grow
Yeah.
hair.
Well, I don't want to. You can't be funny. I can't grow hair. Fuck you. But yeah, it's there is a lot of drama. And do you see that one girl now is getting dragged because she said she looks like Megan Fox?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Did you see her say she looks like Megan Fox?
Yeah.
Yeah. She looks like Megan Fox the way that you used to look like McLovin. Like, she might look like Megan Fox from like a scene from a movie,
Yeah.
but she doesn't look like Megan Fox.
In fairness, she does say several times that it's only because she has like dark hair and blue eyes. Like, she kind of downplays it.
Yeah. I wonder too if they're not allowed to give their like attributes, describe themselves, because that's the whole point of the show.
I think
Also,
so,
there's
yeah.
I don't really like the show, and I'll tell you why. Here's the thing with all these shows,
Haven't
except
you watched like every season?
not every season.
Oh, okay.
But I gotta word this carefully because we'll get demonetized if I say it any different way.
Okay.
That was when there was like a mandatory stay inside. That was the only reason that show got popular. All
Yeah.
those shows.
Yeah.
That show was out, or was it that show, or was it? No, it was Selling Sunset. Selling Sunset was out for like a year and a half before the stay inside time.
Yeah.
And then people were just stuck inside and they needed something to do, and that's what got that show popular.
What's Selling Sunset?
It's like a real estate show
Oh.
with like yeah. No, that show was actually good. It fell off, but that show was actually really good. But like if you go look, or like Circle. Do you ever watch The Circle?
Uh-uh.
Netflix show, game show. Pretty good premise. But again, stay inside show. Look at go to the people from the first season of all these shows. Except Selling Sunset. Just do Circle and Love is Blind. Go to their Instagrams from season 1 and see how many followers they have.
Yeah.
Then go to somebody from season like 4 or 5 from Love is Blind, who
Yeah.
was like a main character.
Yeah.
32,000 followers and 9,000 followers. Where if you go to someone from season 1, 900,000, 1.2.
Right.
No one's really, I mean, people are watching, but it's not like it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't like Love is Blind because they're all like besides a couple guys on there, they're all like decent looking.
Yeah.
Like we need put fucking one of the ladies from 600 Pound Life in there. Put a bunch of them in there, dude.
Yeah.
Put some people with missing limbs. Put some blind people in there. Put
You're
some real blind people in there.
You're being ableist right now, and I don't like it.
No, I'm not.
I don't want to be associated.
I'm being
with
the exact opposite.
right, but you're saying that like it
If
would be a bad thing.
It wouldn't be a bad thing. It would be the premise of the show is love blind.
Right.
Can you make a connection with somebody who maybe off first appearance the other person might not be attracted to?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Put like Lieutenant Dan in there towards the end of the movie. Didn't he get both his legs blown off?
Yeah.
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 Put him in there.
Yeah, no, there is one of the contestants on Love is Blind does try and get like information about one of the other ones, and she is not there for it. She doesn't like it. But yeah, no, it is kind of funny because like you said, everybody is like for the most part like decently attractive. But I mean, don't you think it would take a little bit of the suspense out of it if like the big reveal is like it's like somebody really ugly? It's like, yeah, of course you're gonna say no. Right.
No, it would be better because you're anticipating. They're all just like regular. They're like there's been some people on there that are like really good looking.
Yeah.
But like they're all just regular looking people.
Yeah.
Put like Boogie 2988 in there. You know
I
who
don't
that is?
know who that
Oh, he
is.
was a YouTuber, but put him in there. You don't know this guy?
Poor guy.
You know.
I want to be a force
you know
for
this guy.
positivity.
You know
oh yeah. He's like, I'm a registered sex offender. I'm
Yeah,
also
he just had that.
convicted and fucking whatever.
Damn. This makes Kim Hill's Wikipedia look terrible. Boogie got a picture? Put him in there. He's always trying to find love. He spent all his money on sex workers.
That's
and he's
Francis.
broke. Yeah. But put him in there, and you know his voice might be recognizable to somebody who.
Yeah.
But Johnny, maybe you'll come on the show. I'd also love to see in 10 years if you're still with her. Is it real?
Yeah, no, she's a good-looking lady. I hope they're happy together.
In like 6 years, I'll book them for a nightclub appearance for $300. There was a guy from Edison who was on one of the seasons of Real World, and he did the second the show was over. It was like $900. He'd come to your party, and you could put the Real World logo on it.
Yeah.
Actually, I know 2 people from Real World. One of them we could probably get on here now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would we want to? I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. After a while, it's just those shows, there's too many people. And then I was thinking about it because I was going through Love is Blind, and they follow everybody that's been on the show. So I was going through and like looking, and like some of these people like have, or like, no, it was The Circle, not Love is Blind. It was The Circle. And like, there's just random contestants from this game show. And it's just like, why do people follow them? Like, what do they want at? Like, oh, I liked them on this show. Now I follow them. Now you're seeing them like walk their dog in Sacramento.
Yeah.
What? I don't know.
I think it's just like parasocial relationships.
They think they know them and they connected with them.
Yeah,
but like
basically.
if it's from a show that you watched 3 years ago,
Yeah.
and they were somebody that didn't even place in the top 5 on some game show you liked,
Yeah.
that's crazy to me.
It is.
Right?
I mean, there are a lot of
But-
crazy people out there.
That's for sure, dude.
This whole world is unhinged.
You think so?
You know, yesterday I was driving, and I was driving through the main street in like a residential area.
Okay.
Where the speed limit is 25 because it's a residential area, and this guy is like not quite tailgating me, but kind of tailgating me. And because I'm going like 27, 28, like I don't want to be that asshole who's going exactly the speed limit, but you know, I'm basically going the speed limit, and he's fucking on my ass. And maybe 100 feet ahead, I see this woman that's like about to enter the crosswalk. So I don't exactly like slam on my brakes, but I don't exactly come to like a graceful stop. I stop kind of abruptly, and which of course causes him to stop abruptly. And then she goes to the crosswalk, and he like hits his horn
At you.
Yeah, like, oh, sorry, I'm stopping for the fucking pedestrian. And then so I keep driving, and I put my left blinker on, and he's going around me, and I lean on the horn, and I give him the finger, because I see him in his rearview mirror. He's like tapping his head, like, oh, like, you're a fucking idiot, use your brain, you know? And, I didn't like that. And, you know, what's crazy is, number one, this guy was in the car with his, like, 10-year-old son.
In the front seat?
Yeah, and a cute little dog in the back, too, and it's like, what kind of fucking example are you setting for your son and for your
Pickup
dog?
truck?
What?
Pickup truck?
And
your dog.
Maybe. Yeah, thank you for answering that. What kind of fucking example are you setting for this kid? And then number two, like, you know, the guy kind of looked like, you know, I don't mean to be rude. He looked like you in about 20 years, like just like kind of a regular white dude with glasses, probably not in the greatest of shape. Not that you're in great shape. I'm not talking about you at this instant. Anyway, it's like, you can't be doing all this shit. Like, I'll pull you out of your car and fuck. and I'm guilty of the opposite of that. Like, I get way too gully, and then, like, I'm probably putting myself in dangerous situations. But it's like, people need to chill the fuck out. And I am trying to work on that. I'm trying to be, like, less road ragey.
Okay.
Like, I'm not really a rager in any other aspect of my life, but when I'm on the road, like, it gets personal.
So 2 things. One, we were just talking about how crazy people are. You've been thinking about that for a while, haven't
Yeah.
you? Okay. 2, before we started, we were setting up here. You were talking about talking to your boss and trying to make your voice not shake. Oh, man, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Well,
I've convinced myself that if push really came to literal shove, like, I'd be able to defend myself. But if it's just
I
like
think every guy thinks that.
yeah, of course. If it's just a verbal confrontation, though, I fold. I fold like a lawn chair. Yeah, remember that guy that confronted me over the parking space like 2 years ago, and he was like, "You didn't see me parking," and I was like, "No, I didn't, sir."
Oh, man. Yeah.
When's the last time you screamed at somebody?
It's been a while. I wanted to the other day, but I had
Been
people.
a while.
I had people.
Great song.
Dude, it's the smallest little things, dude, and I hate it so much. I was pulling out of a parking space because I pulled in, and then when I got back in the car in front of me was gone. So I pulled straight through, and then I stopped and looked both ways, and there was a truck coming, and he stopped to let me go, but he didn't wave for me to go.
Yeah.
He went like this. Oh my God,
Yeah.
dude, I was so mad. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You know, can I one-up that
Sure.
a little bit? It's not really a one-up, but what I really fucking hate is when somebody's letting you go, and instead of like giving you a nice like, oh, come on, they're like impatiently like, fucking go already. And it's like, oh, I didn't want to just pull out in front of you and get fucking T-boned. I'm going to wait to make a little eye contact. I fucking hate that.
I hate
because it takes all the niceness out of the gesture. Like, you're trying to be nice and let somebody go. If you fucking go like, come on, and do like a circular motion, it's not nice anymore. You're bullying me.
I will say, if I let somebody go, I give them a nice little, okay, come on. You
Yeah.
know? But then if they do multiple thank yous, if they're like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't
Lean
need
on the horn.
just dude, the multiple thank you thing. Like they're going, but they also want to look back to thank me.
Yeah.
All you got to do once I give you, just put your hand up and keep it moving.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you have to do. But they're looking back to try to do more, and then if they're in front of me now and then the hand up, I'll drive through your trunk. I'm in your back seat now. I'm in your back seat now. Where are we going? I can't stand that, dude.
Sort of, it's vehicle related, so it's not a complete departure, but like going back to Love is Blind, I don't know if you've gotten here yet, and it's not a spoiler, I'll keep it vague, but there's a person on the show who relates this very like personal, tragic story of her, I believe it was her aunt passed away in a motor vehicle accident. The way she tells the story, the woman, her aunt, went through the windshield and then got rolled over, like run over, but that's not funny, Adam. That's so I go, oh, she went through the windshield, and he's like just barely holding it together. Dude, your mind is rotten. You're evil to your core.
Okay. So then,
So she goes to the windshield and gets run over by her own car, but I'm like, but I at least that's how she made it sound. And I turned to Maddie. I even paused the show and I was like, how does that work? Like, presumably if she hit a car, like another car, then like if she went through the windshield, maybe she'd get run over by the other car, not her own car, because the other car would be in the way, right? How does that work? How do you go through the windshield and get run over by your own car? That doesn't make any sense.
something hits your car, maybe pushes your car after you've hit something.
I guess. Yeah, maybe there was like a third car.
That's
It's
fucking
like the fucking
cartoonish, dude.
Zapruder film. But
That's crazy. That's some GTA 4 shit, bro.
dude, that would happen like all the time in GTA 4.
You know what's crazy? You say that, right? And like, yeah, we'll get back to this girl's little sob story. But to think about like I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast or I just talked this in my head to you. But like
Talked this in my head.
my brain's not right. You can't be mad at me for laughing at stuff. I don't have a good brain. To think about somebody dying, like obviously everybody's gonna die, and everybody wants people they love to just pass away in their sleep and everything's peaceful.
Yeah.
But to think about somebody dying in a crazy way,
Yeah.
and it's just like that. Did you hear about that guy in Pennsylvania, that YouTuber that he made like this 15-minute video ranting about stuff and like government employees? Did you hear about this? He's like ranting about all this stuff and like politics and how just all this different stuff. And then like halfway in the video, he holds up his dad's head.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that. I didn't hear about the first part.
And to think like that guy worked his whole life, bought the house, had a family, all this stuff, and then his son cuts his head off. Like, just to think about people dying like a crazy way.
Yeah.
So, like, just think about living your life and, like, having fun and going on vacation. And then one day you fly through the windshield and get run over by your own car, dude. It's, like, crazy. Just fly through the windshield in general. That's a crazy accident.
Yeah.
And maybe there's a chance you can survive. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You got to be going crazy fast to fly through the windshield.
Yeah.
But then to get run over on top of that, it's just, like...
That's nuts.
It's crazy.
Like, what are the odds?
Honestly.
And I will say this, and I don't mean to minimize or make light or victim blame or whatever, but like one of the first thoughts in my head was like, was she not wearing her seatbelt? Like, I mean, how else do you fly through the windshield? But I guess I think it is still possible. But
yeah,
I don't
you
know.
could probably fly through the windshield.
Yeah.
Why did you bring up that girl telling that story on Love is Blind?
I have no fucking idea. We need instant replay. We need a producer. I have no idea how that came up.
What if we just hired a referee?
Life is crazy,
Sit
yo.
in the corner.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Argue about fouls.
Yeah. Sometimes we need a referee. With instant replay.
But yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Crazy. Yeah.
That's another thing too. Everybody got to have, as soon as the character becomes likable, they got to have a sob story.
Oh yeah.
We get it. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. New topic. Let's go. What do you got?
Okay.
I can't think.
I saw this article, and now it's about a year old now. But I think this should be shown in. There was some guy who was. He was running for some type of political office, and he actually had like a really good idea for education reform, where you should graduate high school. I think it was like at 16 or 17, and then you would go to like a 2-year trade school, and it would be part of high school. I was like, that's actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Because we definitely need more plumbers and less podcasters. But I saw this article.
Yeah, we need less podcasters, and so we have less competition.
Honestly,
dude, your beard looks really like well trimmed. Looks straight.
I'm a groomer. I mean a barber. But anyway, I saw this article. It's like a year old. Check this out. This is the founder of Yankee Candle. This is their house. Dude, $23 million house in Massachusetts, which is already an expensive state to live in.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that the person that started a candle company is equivalent to a plumber.
Yeah.
But what I am saying is, hey, There's other career paths out there. Can you imagine someone being so passionate about candles that they make enough to buy a $23 million house? You make a lot of work for me.
Leave it in, coward.
So here's the front of the
You
house.
steal at the grocery store. Okay, I'll stop for real.
Okay. Here's the front of the house.
Okay.
Right.
Otherwise known as the facade.
Okay.
Facade.
Now you see the entryway, and you're like, okay, wait a second. This guy's a whole dining room. And
Can I
is
say
it-
something?
Yeah.
Too much wood.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
like
Well,
it.
it's not your house.
Okay, well,
Find a passion and make a lot of money.
am I allowed to criticize
No.
other people's houses? That guy,
Also-
fucking Samir, does it.
I will say, for someone that invented candles, you are right. A lot of wood.
Yeah.
Wait, let's scroll down. Let's go. Kitchen.
Oh,
This.
now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Counter space? Are you kidding me? Look at the counter space.
Almost, dare I say it, too much counter space.
No.
What do you need 5 islands for?
No.
That's insane.
Yeah. No. This is. I love it. Probably
I
like.
don't.
I love the I love like the extra sinks. That's like what I like an extra sink somewhere.
Yeah.
Or like a thing just for filling up pots.
It is a fantasy of mine, like when I'm older and have my dream house, which I'll never have because, the world is going to shit.
Because of BlackRock and Vanguard and Safeway. What's the other one? I don't know. Those 3 companies.
I don't know. Yeah, they're buying up all
They're
the houses.
buying up all the houses.
And
Dude, we went to school with
they're
someone.
creating false flag operations.
Dude, we know somebody that works for BlackRock.
I would cut this kitchen in half and just make the dining room bigger.
Okay.
If that is
What's your dream? What's your dream?
Oh, sorry. I do dream about just like a sink as deep as the Marianas Trench. I want something I could jump in because I hate when
like that guy that quit his job at Burger King that got fired.
Yeah.
Remember that? Was it Burger
Yeah.
King or Taco Bell? One
I
of
think
them.
it was Burger King.
Yeah.
Weirdly, there might have been 2 separate incidences. No, I hate when you're like washing dishes and the thing that you're washing is like either touching the bottom of the sink or touching the faucet, and it's like, oh, this will never be clean because I have OCD.
You want a bathtub in the.
Basically,
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I want one of those drains in the floor of my
Oh.
bathroom and my kitchen.
Very cool. Dining room, like hate it. Let's just review houses. Let's
Okay.
steal Samir's.
Why don't you
Gimme.
like it? I feel like it's a fine dining room.
I don't like what the rug's doing.
Why?
I just don't like it. It's too like.
I will say I don't like the chair with the arms for the end of the table. I know that that's like what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But you can't slide that chair in.
Well, you just kind of.
No, not if it's hitting the table.
Oh yeah. No, that's
Anyway,
no good.
this isn't even the
wait,
good
go
stuff.
Up, go up. We're
Okay,
reviewing
okay,
this house. now.
Okay.
It's just too old timey. Keep going.
It's so old timey's not your style.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Hallway.
Hate it.
Okay. We'll move on.
Wallpaper. What do we do?
Now this,
2024.
dude. If I had a
Love it.
if I had a great room that had or a living room that had a balcony that you could see upstairs,
Yeah.
like up to like a hallway that probably goes to bedrooms or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd have a basketball hoop inside. How cool would that be?
I love the room itself. Some of the furniture might need to change, like these 2 coffee tables. But
There's like 3 living rooms in this room.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
From candles, dude.
Have a fucking like 120-inch projector screen right there.
Now we're
Fuck
talking.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Just like
Sunroom.
it's all
Bricks
right.
indoor. That's kind of a power move.
Yeah.
Right?
It looks like nice little reading space there. You curl up. Looks like heating grates. That's pretty good.
Home office.
Home office.
So this is where they think of like new smells and stuff. You know?
I love it.
Touchdown. It can smell like a football. You know? That's where they do that here. Bedroom, basic as hell.
Horrible.
Yeah,
Genuinely.
it's not good. Bathroom,
It's
bidet.
all right. Bidet? You see a bidet?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, it's a separate. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like the nozzle. That
No.
weirdly, if you squint, doesn't that look like the bad guy from one of the bad guys from Powerpuff Girls, like the devil guy?
Sure. Yeah. Also, super weird. There's a phone right there above the toilet.
Oh, weird. Is he terribly old and he potentially needs to call for help? I love
Maybe.
all the linens under the sink.
Yeah. That's nice. That's a nice
Yeah.
touch. Suki would be in all those baskets. Home theater. Now we're talking.
That's a necessity. Does not look nice. Need more seats. Need bigger screen.
I feel like everybody makes not everybody. People that have home theaters,
Yeah.
they make them and it's like, it's how they want them. But I feel like I've never seen a nice home theater.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like, oh, you could have did it so much better than that.
Yeah, it's weird. You have,
Like look how much space he gave up by having this gaudy gold shit on the side.
the house itself is worth $23 million. You couldn't have gotten a bigger fucking screen, you jerk off. Like I just read before we started recording, I read that there's only like 12 70mm IMAX theaters in the world.
Really?
I would have one of them in my house.
How much does it cost?
I don't know. It's definitely doable. I don't know if you'd have to learn to operate it yourself or
No, if you could afford it, you hire somebody.
yeah, but well that was going to be the but also logistically, can you just order like 70mm reels for your own personal consumption?
This is from Reddit,
Yeah.
but it says, you know what I hate? Because I've been using Reddit a little bit. Because a lot of times when you Google a question, you'll find somebody asking there.
Yeah.
People respond and say, if you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Mm.
Hey, asshole. Oh, how do I set a goal?
How do you set a goal?
Yeah, answer my fucking question. How am I supposed to strive for things if you tell me things like that?
Hey, I'm going to bend you over and have my way. Answer the question. Also, bending you over and having my way, it would be consensual.
This reply says, the ones in New York City and San Francisco are worth millions alone just in land value. That doesn't help me.
How about Google, can you have your own IMAX theater? I mean, if you can dream it, it can be done. Like, if you have millions to throw at it, you could just
Dude,
get a big screen.
do you know about Rob Report? Do you know about this? I just watched a video from these guys about Rick Ross.
Okay.
I never heard of them until I just saw this Rick Ross video.
Okay. Grab your popcorn. These home theaters are larger than life.
You can now buy a private IMAX theater for your home for $500,000? Dude.
That doesn't look IMAX size, though.
Yeah, but it's for your house.
Yeah.
Private IMAX theater.
But is it really an IMAX theater if it's not fucking...
Yeah. It's
Is
from
it-
IMAX.
Well, also, I think...
36-foot deep, 19-foot wide viewing experience.
Yeah.
Dude, it took them 18 months to install.
That's insane. That would be unacceptable. If I have millions, let's go. Chop.
Dude, now we're talking. All just to play SimCity Herbs.
All just to look at fucking Riley Reid getting back shots. No, I think IMAX
Dude.
is also like...
You'd never see me again. If that's my house?
I think IMAX is like also a display ratio. It's not
Okay.
just like a big screen. It's also
Yeah,
its
yeah.
own format.
And camera, right?
Oh, well, yeah.
Right.
And probably the projectors are like maybe special. I don't know. But
2 projectors.
still, like if
That's what
I'm
it looks
paying
like.
IMAX money, then again, I guess it doesn't really matter because it's all about scale.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
you're fucking 100 feet away
Of
looking at
course.
a 19-foot screen, it's not going to look as
Yeah, but
cool.
that wasn't that far away.
I know, I'm just saying.
Oh,
like,
gotcha. You know what'd be funny? You ever see like in a super expensive house when they have a home theater, how they make the outside look like the outside of a movie theater?
That's really cool.
You ever see that?
But
But
I would do that.
I go on Zillow way too much and just set the price, like the minimum, like $8 million.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think it'd be really funny if you employed somebody to just work in there,
Yeah.
like and hand you a ticket. But like you don't tell them when you want to watch a movie.
Yeah.
You just make them be there for like 8 hours a day, and like you get so mad when they're on their phone. Like you obviously you'd have cameras in your expensive house and you would see, and then you'd like go down and like ask them what's playing, but like they'll be on their phone. Dude, that'd be so funny. Dude.
You walk in, you're like, hey, David, right? Hey, can you come here? What the fuck are you doing on your phone? I'm trying to watch Finding Nemo, and you're on your phone? Get the fuck out of here. You're a joke. You'll never work in this town again. Again, not funny, so forcing it. Just forcing the bit.
I liked it.
Thank you.
Back to this jerk off.
God damn it. Oh, I need a life coach.
Look at the cellar. Now, if this was my dining room, this would be sick. This is just the cellar.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
What would you do in the cellar? Like maybe board games or something?
There's probably wine room back there.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like there's a table right here. and a
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
You get the wine out
Yeah.
that's been aging back there, and then you sit out here with a fire going.
I think it could be a sick board game spot. Not enough TVs.
They
though.
might also use this to think up new sense.
New sense. Yeah.
The pool to me looks like a country club. Dude, look at that shit.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I'm not loving the pool. I like the twin gazebes though.
Symmetry's nice.
Yeah.
That's
You
another,
like how I just shortened gazebo to gazebes?
Everybody
Just want to
thinks.
acknowledge that.
everybody at school does that. Garage.
Oh,
Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Aston
Love it.
Martin, Ferrari,
Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce.
I know cars.
Bowling alley.
There we go.
Home bowling
You're
alley, dude?
you're there.
I'm in there.
Who do you think you are?
I am. Yankee Lanes. I love it.
That's awesome.
I don't know if that's what it's called, but I love it.
Although I know you'd prefer for it to be White Barn Lanes, right?
Why?
Because you don't like Yankee Candle.
I don't.
You said it's inferior product to White Barn.
I don't know what I say, dude. Yankee
Dude, you
Candle.
were-
Any candle from the mall sucks. How about that?
Yeah.
Don't buy candles from the mall.
Well, where do you get your candles?
Don't worry about where I get my candles from, dude.
But I want to know.
Ask me
Off the
some other time.
podcast.
Ask me off the record, and I'll slip you a note and tell you some other time. Come on, dude.
It's gonna stink.
Speaking of candles, now we need one because of your ass, dude. Yeah, I do. When you said White Barn Lanes, I had no idea what that was. I just say shit, dude. The second it leaves my mouth, I forget I said it.
It's funny because like a couple months ago, I was trying to like get something nice for my girlfriend, and I'm like literally I'm standing in Yankee Candle like an idiot, just looking at different scents, and I'm like, which one would she like you do with Hot Wheels?
Yeah, for my son.
Yeah.
Have I said that on the podcast?
I don't know.
Oh. The grocery store I go to has a giant wall of Hot Wheels, and I always feel weird just standing there. So I say when people walk past me, I say, I wonder which one my son would like. Just because I feel weird looking at the Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
But I do stand there for a long time.
I texted you for candle advice because I thought you were an expert on candles. I mean, you and Danielle talk about like throw and stuff, and then you're like, oh yeah, Yankee Candle's trash, and now you're like, Yankee Candle's really good. I'd love to go to his house.
I'm talking about Mr. Yankee. I don't care about the candles, dude.
I feel like if you respect the guy, you shouldn't trash his business. It's not really nice. It's not good decorum.
Well,
Keep going. Is there more?
oh, yeah.
I want to do an episode where we just look at houses.
Okay. Dude,
Say
arcade. This guy got a whole Dave and Buster's
I
in his
love
house.
it. More like a Chuck E. Cheese, I feel like, but
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, dude.
I
You know what's funny,
You think he's
too?
got Time Crisis?
Let me see if I could zoom in.
Remember
on
Time Crisis?
No.
What? It was like one of the shooting games, and you step on the pedal when you wanted to like come out of cover.
No.
Oh, it was so fun.
You know what I love about this picture? You see this little statue of a frog waiter holding a plate?
Yeah.
I love to think that he was like somewhere
Yeah.
and was like, that would look great in the arcade. Also, if he didn't say that,
Yeah.
that means he had this.
Yeah.
And then he looked at it and then built the arcade and said, that would look great in the arcade.
He does have Crisis Zone, which I don't know if that's related to Time Crisis or not, but that's a pretty sweet little setup.
It's pretty nice, right? And then we don't know what's up there.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Probably forbidden games that we're not allowed to know about. Home gym.
Carpet in a gym is wild. Do not carpet a gym.
Yeah.
This got to be like an old guy. Got to be an old guy.
Aside from that, it looks
Now,
nice. What is that?
This pisses me off because they say tennis court, right?
Yeah.
And they tease it right here.
Yeah.
But there's a bar in there.
Yeah.
I want to see more of it.
Yeah, and how
Like-
serious of a tennis court can this be? Like, you sit at that bar while some jokers are playing tennis, you're going to get beamed in the head.
I love it though. Like I love the idea of it being in. But
I love the idea, but maybe put up some plexiglass or something. Like, Christ. think
But now
about
you're
safety. for
now
once.
you're insulting his ability, his tennis abilities. The lounge. This guy got too many places to chill.
Yeah, I know.
Way too many.
It's
This
an
is-
embarrassment of riches.
This is for board games because look at the whole table is a checkerboard.
Yeah, I love it. Or chess.
Or
Well, I don't know what it is. I love
Pool
that. That's a
table?
nice. Now that's like good wood. You know, there's too much wood, and then there's good wood.
yeah.
That's good wood.
Dude, look at these like gorilla statues over here.
Very cool.
I don't
You
know
think
what
he
that
poached them himself?
Could have.
Probably.
Shouldn't say that. He's going to sue us. Dude, he has a whole dart area.
Dart area. That's fun.
This
A
part,
dart
though, this was
also.
crazy.
Alcove.
Indoor water park.
That's nuts. I can't even really get a sense of the scope of it.
That's the thing. Whoever took these pictures, where are these pictures from?
Like it looks like
Surrett Media Group? Hire me because I want to see more of the tennis court, and this is a bad picture of this indoor water park.
yeah, it
because
looks like he's got like
the ceiling is convex.
sloped.
Concave or convex?
I never know.
A
No, it looks
grotto,
cool. But it looks
waterfall.
you can't oh, you know me, I'm a sucker for a good grotto. The grope grotto as I like to call.
That's crazy.
Cut
dude.
that.
No, leave it in, coward.
It
thought
would
this
be
was a
consensual
giraffe.
groping.
I thought that was a giraffe.
It looks like he's got the world's biggest airplane hangar there. Like,
Right?
how big is that? Ooh, who's she?
Can't take you anywhere, dude.
Dude,
That's
I
pretty
wanna look at
crazy,
more
though, right?
houses. That was fun.
Yeah. So I saw that and I was like,
Send me
damn,
houses so we can talk.
I didn't know Candles had money like that. So that's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of money in cents these days.
Yeah.
Just ask.
Especially the way that you be farting. But no, I thought that was cool.
I wonder what Mr. Glade is rocking. Glade Estate.
I don't know. It's got me thinking about stupid business. Like, what's stupid to somebody is somebody's $23 million. You know,
I thought it was 28.
I think the house was 23.
okay.
Either way.
Yeah.
I mean, we're splitting atoms at that point, right?
Splitting atoms.
What are we talking about?
One man's junk is another man's treasure. Right?
I guess, dude.
Another man's pleasure. Hey-o.
This has
Rope
been the
grotto.
Z-Listers podcast. Thanks for watching. Love you so much. This episode's going to be a little bit early. You're going to see it up a couple days before it's supposed to be up.
And it's going to be a little bit short because none of it was good.
I thought my parts were funny. Bye.
Grow hair.